And go over here and grab Taylor here. Alright.
Well, at least you grabbed her this time.
That's something not to say on the stream.
What is that box right there? The one that says, hello, is this thing working? Can anyone read me? Is it the game?
That's the game.
And what is the game called?
Lifeline.
And what's the purpose of the game?
Well, I guess it's now that I'm in a stream, you know, I might as well explain for anyone. Well, actually, no, there's no one else besides me, you, and Ninja, so I'll explain for you, I guess.
Yeah. For the dumbass in the...
I was not going to call you that. I was not going to call you that.
Sure. Right,
Do I call you one? No, I never call you that. Anyway. Just to explain. Lifeline is basically this text-based game where there's this guy who crashed on like a moon or planet or something, and his only way of contact is to you. And you have to like help him try to escape the place and do all this crazy stuff. A lot of choices.
Cool.
Okay, so I guess I'll go ahead and start reading this off. So, hello, is this thing working? Can anyone hear me? Just gonna ask who's this? Obviously. I don't think I want to read all this. I want to be the helpful narrator.
Sure, yeah.
Considering this person's name is Taylor, and that's actually, the point is, it's a unisex name, so the player has no idea if it's a guy or a girl.
I'll be Taylor. I'll be Taylor. And then you could be the other guy.
Which is myself.
Yes.
What is it?
So I'll start with, right, sorry. Should have started with that. I was just excited to get a response to my signal. My name's Taylor. I was a astronaut on board the starship Varia.
Well, jeez, aren't you just enthusiastic reader?
Oh, come on. We're playing.
Fine. Who's the third viewer? Oh, me. I was like, wait, who's the third viewer? Me. Duh. Okay. Huh. The Varia. Just wait till that loads. Oh god, you say a lot.
Oh no. The Varia was a transport ship. Nothing fancy. Crew of less than a dozen. We were en route to Tai Seti something. We were... And as far as I knew, everything was going fine. We were set to dock in 6 more days, but then I don't know what happened. Crashed on some moon. I don't know where.
That could be such a smart. Oh, that is not the right choice.
It's okay. No, it's alright. Do whatever you want.
Try using a map, genius.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do my homework later.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, that'd be a fantastic plan. If it weren't for the tiny problem that I and my escape pod are right here. Whereas the astromap room is still in the Varia. Which, given the separate something...
Hold on. Let's do it.
Which, given the 2 separate plumes of black smoke to the south, is in at least 2 pieces, nowhere near me. So you'll forgive me if use a map isn't at the very top of my to-do list.
Sorry.
Play it however you want. It's fine. We can go for hilarious.
Wow.
Let's see, my ship just crashed in the middle of nowhere, no one's hailing on this frequency, and I don't see any survivors other than me, the least prepared person in the existence for this sort of emergency. But I got out of the whole mess with nothing more than a stubbed toe, so things are looking peachy. Thanks for asking.
You know what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Oh, this works perfect for me.
Whatever you want.
Oh my god.
Well, I've been told I use sarcasm as a weapon, and right now I'm not armed with anything else. So let's hope that if there's any sort of little green men waiting to, and they're vulnerable to ironic comments, and alright, so my escape pod came down and
What?
You're just scrolling so fast. So
I get gonna.
Any sort of little green men waiting to jump out and attack me, they're vulnerable to ironic comments and eye rolling. Anyway, why don't I tell you what I can see from here? Maybe you can advise me on where to go. Alright, so my escape pod came down in some kind of desert. Ground is all cracked white rock. There's a huge, let me see.
Whoa.
There's a huge white peak a few miles away, or kilometers, I guess. They try to get me to think metric for the trip, but some things are just hardwired. It's really symmetrical, like it might be a natural formation. My IEVA suit's compass places the peak northeast, and then in the opposite direction, south and southwest to be precise. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know what this person's talking about half the time.
Best case scenario, it's only in 2 pieces. The crash sites look closer than the peak. What do you think I should do?
Oh, I don't know. Close or no? Probably close, considering.
Do you know how this game ends? Like, what's gonna happen to me?
Yeah. I know it all, it's the point of playing it, it's a perfect stream game, so why not?
Okay. Yeah, cool, that makes sense. There might be other survivors. It's not actually possible to cross, blah blah blah. Or at the very least, there should be some supplies I can use. Okay, I'll head south now. Looks like the smoke is at least an hour away, or whatever the metric equivalent of an hour is.
I don't think there's any difference.
I know. I'll let you know once I'm there.
Taylor's busy.
That's why I laughed my butt off.
So, of course, in this game, I've got to mention, it's a real-time text game, so when they say it's going to be at least an hour, it might be at least an hour until they get back.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Not kidding.
Where's my math homework?
Yeah, this is why I said you should probably still have it out. That's the
Dude! Not cool, not cool.
Oh. But since Keira moved on, I'll go and read this. Well, the crab left further than it looked. My legs feel like jello, and I'm halfway there. Great, and now all I can think about is how much I want jello. Lifeline just responded. Or Taylor just did. So.
Oh. Well, what's
All right.
stuff?
Alright, so I already read this little bit by myself because you were away at the time. So now we got this. So, you know, up to you if you want to read that.
Okay. Okay, at long last, I'm inside of the Varia, or what's left of it at any rate. It seems to have cracked hard once it hit atmosphere. Like I figured, it came down in 2 major chunks. A ton of scattered debris thrown around just to make the whole scene look terrifying. Apocalyptic. It's working. I'm appropriately terrified. Looks like the flight deck came down pretty far from the crew quarters. Where do you figure I should go first?
See, look for the crew, check the flight deck. Well, I mean, you're gonna want to look for some crew, so,
Alright, I'm headed that way. If there are any rations to be found, that's where they'll be. Things look kind of messy, though. Give me a minute to scout around. This wasn't unexpected, but still, I found some of the crew. It's, oh man. Hang on. Sorry about that. I had to be sick. And I'm going to be sick behind some of this. Okay, so I had to be sick behind some moon rock. So there were a few members who were apparently pretty Maria's hull split. I can't tell who they were or how many. They're all sort of fused to metal or to each other. Might have lost some crew when we lost pressure. Behind the sealed door to the rear quarters, though, I found the rest of the crew. Antoine, Trotter, Colby, Adair, all dead. All of them just dead.
Such a...
I don't see Captain Aya anywhere. I don't know. I don't think I can do this knowing that all of them, every one of them, just... They vomited again.
Wow. What a way to go with the moment. Just, I don't know if I just... I had to Honor the dead. Why not?
Yeah, you're right. I should bury them or something. There's got to be like a spade or some kind of something to dig with. Nah, this is gonna take some work. Maybe I should keep exploring the rest of the ship, see if I can find some rations first. Right? I should do that, huh? Don't you agree? Don't make me touch the icky stuff. Oh, sorry. I'm pretty much running on fumes.
Okay. Should be a jerk, so they dig now, explore later. It makes sense, keep exploring. I mean, if you're run on fumes, just like, just dig now, it's like, you suck. Or just, or it makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving, because, yeah, there needs to be, gotta get some food. Oh, hold on.
Yep. Thank you. Okay, so past the bunks,
Whoa.
there's a corridor that branches. The weekly galley looks pretty scorched. Other option is the lab. I'm afraid of what I'll find if I check on my rats. If the humans didn't make it, what chance do those little guys stand?
So,
Babies!
the galley is basically the, well, cafeteria in a sense. While lab is, well, the lab. It's where stuff is. It's either check on... I want the captain, you know. Check the... Let's see. Well, I have him check the, whatchamacallit, like, basically, like, check his experiments, or go to the cafeteria, look for some rations for food, which he may actually need. Oh, she. Jesus, keep saying he, she. That person.
Me? What I might need? You mean?
Fine.
Possibly?
What you need. I keep saying he because I'm used to calling Taylor a he, because I always do that. But this time of the story, it's different. It's more like a she because you're reading it. And, you know, your voices bring the character alive as it is, so... I'll just use...
Fast.
I'll just go with the galley, I guess. Oh, the door is super stuck. Fortunately, I'm not above bashing with scrap metal. So I don't think we're getting her to bust back the ship. Why am I reading your lines?
Oh, you know what? You could be Taylor now.
Well, screw you. I guess you need a break anyway. I want to keep at this for a bit because it's my best bet at finding rations if I can just get through this damn door. Cool. Okay, I don't want to say this is impossible because that sounds like I'm exaggerating. So let's just say that getting into the galley is improbable. Highly, highly improbable. You put effort into this, so I guess I have to put effort into this, otherwise, because you set the bar pretty high. So, it's starting to get late anyway. The sun, or star, Tau Ceti, is getting low on the horizon. I need to think about bedding down for the night, so what do you think? Keep bashing this improbable door in the hopes that it gives in before I do, or forget it now and figure out my sleeping arrangements?
Tell him to keep trying the door.
Keep slaving away while I beat at the door, or go to sleep?
Oh, you were saying something about how you don't have something to open it, so
I
forget
don't.
it for now.
Cool, thank you. I think I needed someone else to tell me it was okay to stop beating myself up. That sounds like a problem, buddy. I might need to go to a therapist. So I can either go see what, if anything, is left to the lab, or I can start trying to figure out some sleeping buttons. What do you think? Try the lab, buddy. Well, it's time to play good news, bad news. Good news, all my handwritten notes on the maze running and food-seeking habits of Sprague dolly rats in various gravities. They're totally intact. Hold on. So you can stop worrying that this whole trip was for nothing. We got the goods. Pfft, whatever. Bad news. The cage looks like it's been through a cage match, half crushed, warped from the heat, and the rats are nowhere to be found. I can tell you now, if I found one of those rats on this ship, I'd squash in that crap. No. Anyway, I love to believe that they escaped into the ducks and that they're going to start repopulating this barren moon. Pfft, I doubt it. I'm gonna leave my notes here. Who knows, in a million generations, these could be the planet's sacred historical texts. Bull, you're just, you know, you're deluding yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Good-ish news. I won't starve to death. I have rat food pellets and a half-full pulse melt water bottle. Look at that. I called it half full. Feeling more optimistic already. Ooh. So I guess I can count my blessing and snack on rat food for a while, or that could be a distant plan B and I go hunting for people food. Should I try the galley again, or stick with the rat food? I don't want them to eat rat food.
I'm gonna say try the galley again.
Please. Uh-oh. Try the galley again. Man, you're a glutton for punishment, as long as it's somebody else's, huh? Alright, against my better judgment, I'll take another swing at it. Totally pulled my shoulder out of joint, and it was totally worth it because I am in a great deal of pain while at the same time eating chili macaroni and drinking bottled water. See, it was perfectly worth it. This chili mac is kind of nasty while at the same time being the best thing I've ever eaten. It'll be gone soon, sadly, and then I'll have to deal with the shoulder that I repeatedly hammered against a dead hydraulic door to get to the chili mac. Ouch. That's not fun. But that's a problem for 3 minutes from now, Taylor. My God. I think it's just perfect for me to read this guy because we're so much alike. Freaking smartasses over here. I think we can all agree this beats rat food any day. So I've got food, water taken care of, and rat pellets as a fallback plan. Pfft, don't eat those. Guess it's time to start thinking about bedding down for the night. Alright, let's think through things here. Try and figure out what my next move is. And hey, just to add to the magic, it's getting really dark and it's getting really cold. City is down now, and I don't mind telling you, it's darker than a goth kid's journal and colder than the prom queen's shoulder. Oh my God. So here are my options as I see them. I could stay here in the wreckage, although without power to the ship, I can't reseal any door I've opened. So I'll have a roof over my head, sure, but I'll be exposed to the elements.
Uh-oh.
Or I can head around the rear of the ship and pitch a tent near the reactor engine, which is nice and toasty warm. I can tell from the squiggly heat lines it's sending off into the night. You like that science peak squiggly heat lines? That's some advanced level terminology right there. Perfect. Only problem there is radiation involved in that engine, and I'm not precisely sure whether it's enough to roast me overnight. You mind doing a little research for me? If I get about 150 rads overnight, will that kill me? My IEVA suit sensor tells me that's about what's about. That's about what it's giving off. Can you look that up and tell me, or let me know whether it'll toast my marshmallows? Thanks. Well,
can you look that up?
Technically you can, which is funny because I actually looked this up. I'm like, will 150 rads kill you? I searched that up and it popped up the guide for this game, like, oh, with this kill I need to know this. I'm like, wow, somebody just searches this up. Perfect. But I'm just gonna, yeah, I mean, I already know what kills him. I know this will kill him. or not that, but hold on. So hopefully you had a chance to look that up because it's getting really just stupidly cold here. What's the verdict? Should I just layer under whatever cover I can find and spend it shivering in the area, or risk radiation poisoning into that? Camp out by the reactor. Because, yeah.
Well, the cold is going to make it like lower than whatever.
That's
so I guess, like instant freeze or slow death.
That's actually the thing though about it. I didn't know that when I first played because I was looking and someone in the answers of that thing I was searching up was like, oh, that could probably kill pretty fast. So you might want to choose the option of staying in the ship. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll try that too. And the next thing you know, I get a message from Taylor saying like it's so cold, and then it's like, oh, Taylor has died. And I'm like, well, like Taylor has frozen to death basically. So anyway. To be honest with you, really nervous about this. I mean, you've gotten me through this day so far. Definitely the worst day of my entire life. I'd put it against the worst day of pretty much anybody's life pretty confidently. Duh. Being stuck on a planet or being constantly rejected. Probably the planet. Probably. So I'm going to trust you on this. I mean, either you looked it up and you know be safe at these radiation levels, or else you didn't bother to look it up and you're just blowing me off. No, that's not happening. No. I guess I won't know until I wake up in the morning, and with that cheery thought, good night, wherever you are. Here's to better tomorrow. So here's the deal about this. I don't know how long this lasts, though.
Oh.
I don't know, because
Yeah.
if it's up better tomorrow... no, it's the fact he's going to sleep, which means that it might take so long for him to respond.
Oh, wow.
Which means we may not be able to play this for the rest of the stream.